Welcome guys! Today I'm here with a box opening of Darkwing Ballast. Um, Very excited for the cards that came out for the set. Got the Bestial, some more that Albaz lore stuff with like Cartesia. Also the Krishtira. I'm not sure if I'm remembering the archetype correctly, but that new psychic archetype that came out. That also seems like it's making waves. At least there's that one Ultra that's doing really well on the marketplace right now. But yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's get this open. Okay. Okay, we got Hanji Kyudo Spirit, Kashtira Ogre. Okay, that's new. Amazoness War Chief. New Amazon cards. Decisive Battle of Golconda. Okay, there's an Albaz card. I'm interested. Maybe when this comes out in Master though, we can play around with Spriggans a bit more. And our first foil is gonna be Blackwing Vata, Emblem of Wandering. Alright, go ahead and pin him on the side here. Let's have him mark the corner. We got Naturia Blessing, Amazoness Augusta, Original Bamboo Sword, and Amazoness Golden Whipmaster. Yeah, and then again, apology guys if the video quality is kind of lacking. I am just borrowing my roommate's webcam. Never really. I kind of took 5 minutes to try to set this up as best I could. Okay, next we got Ninjutsu Art Tool, Iron Digger. Right, there's some ninja support in here also. Naturia Mole Cricket, Salamander Catalyzer, Vernisylph in Full Bloom. Yo! Kashtira Fenrir, this was the Ultra I was talking about. Alright. That's cool. We got one. Alright, so this guy's effect. He's a psychic effect monster with 2400 attack and defense. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. During your main phase, you can add a Kashtira monster from your deck to hand, including itself. It doesn't exclude itself. When this card declares an attack, or if your opponent activates a monster effect, you can target one faceless card your opponent controls, banish it face down. But hey, that's really neat. Alright, we already got a winner. I'm pretty happy. We'll leave that there. We got Tearlament's Grief, Laughing Puffin, Underworld Ritual of Prediction, and Blackwing Twin Shadow. Alright. Let's see if we're gonna get any more lucky pulls. That was already the second pack and we already hit big. Okay, next we got Blackwing Zonda the Dusk, Cucumber Horse. That's kind of neat. Definitely only really useful if it's in the grave, I would assume. We got Amazoness Silver Sword Master. Oh, they got pendulum cards now. Amazoness Pet Liger King. And then our next foil is Simul Archfiends. Oh, this is the Magic Key support. This turn, neither player can special summon monsters with the same card types they already control. If you do not control two or more of the same card types, all Ritual Fusion Synchro Xyz links you can control gain 500. You can only activate one per turn. Okay, maybe that sounds better. My mic's kind of slightly away from me. Okay, but yeah, that does sound better. I hear less echoing in my voice. Okay, so you got Scareclaw the Klein, Infernal Queen Salmon to go with the Infernal King Salmon, another Underworld Ritual Protection, and Yorishiro of the Aqua. Alright. Pack number 4. I think when we go through most of the comments, I'll start to speed things up. We got Except Zeep, How do you pronounce that? Zeep, Omen of the Goti. Nice. Kashtira Preparations. Tearlament Scream. Turbo Tainted Hot Rod GT19. That's a bit of a mouthful, alright. It's a flip tuner too, huh? And then we got Branded Beast. Once per turn during the main phase, if you control a bestial monster, you contribute 1 dragon. Target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. During the end phase, you can target 1 branded continuous spell trap in your grave, place it face up on your field. Interesting. Put that there. Original Bamboo Sword, Curse of Aramatir, and another Yoshiro, and then we got Tomari the Sky Ninja. Okay. What do we got next? Another Hot Rod, Tearlament Scream, Kashtira Preparations, Omen, and now we got Wallow, Founder of the Drudge Dragons. It's a zombie. 2 level 6. Monsters you control gain 100 attack defense for each card in your opponent's grave. Quick effect, you can target a card in your opponent's grave, detach 1 or 2 materials, activate the appropriate effect. If it's 1, return it to deck. If 2, and the target is a monster, special it face up or face down to your field. If it is not, set it to your field. Interesting. And it is generic. It doesn't need zombies or anything. Alright, that might be pretty useful. Stars align across the Milky Way. This is a ritual support. I see like the Shinado Priestess or something on the card art. Another Tobari, Celestial Apparatus TC. Oh, this is for the adventure stuff. And then we got Psychic Rover. Alright. Moving on. Another Pet Liger King, Amazonas, Cucumber Horse, Blackwing Zonda the Dusk. And then we got our first bestial cards, Saronier. You can target a light or dark in either grave, banish it, and if you do, special this from hand. Already sounds pretty good. This is a quick effect if your opponent controls a monster. If this card is sent to the grave, you can send a bestial monster or branded spell trap from deck to grave except this card. You can only use the effect once per turn. So if your opponent controls a monster, this also becomes a graveyard interrupt, potentially. Pretty good, pretty good. We got Freki, the Runic Fangs, Prediction Princess, Bibliomuse, Silent Wolf, Kalupo, and another Psychic Rover. Alright. Let's keep going. We got Vernie Sylph in full bloom, Salamander Catalyzer, Cucumber Horse, Liger King, and Black Feather Whirlwind. Once per turn, if you special summon a Dark Synchro from the extra deck, you can target a Blackwing or a Blackwing Dragon that is banished or in the grave with less attack than the special summon monster, special it. Once per turn, if a dark monster you control be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can remove a Black Feather counter from your field instead. So it's like a monster reborn of sorts, and give some protection. I don't know how good that might be for Blackwings, but hey. That, Rover, Reefs, and then Kagero the Cannon Ninja. Ooh. She likes her big guns, along with her big guns. Alright, oh, this one's kind of tough. Maybe that's a good sign. Okay, you got Tearlament's Heartbeat, Goti Cosmos, Amazonas Secret Arts, Amazonas Spiritualist, got another Ultra, Kashtira Unicorn. I think this one's kind of decent on the market too. So same thing, control no monster, special it. During your main phase, you can add a Kashtira spell, and And same thing when this declares an attack or opponent activates a monster effect, you can look at your opponent's extra deck and banish a monster face down. Pretty good, pretty good. So far our ultras have been Kashtira. Maybe it's telling us to go build it. Okay, we got another Cannon Ninja, Nichiria Blessing, Kalupo, the Great Noodle Inversion. This is kind of funny. Wait, what do you do? Add the bottom card of your deck to your hand, then take one card from your deck, shuffle, and place that card on the bottom. Wait, let me read that again? Add the bottom card of your deck to hand, okay, so it's like Jar of Greed. Then take one card from your deck, shuffle, and place that card on the bottom. Ah, okay, so if there's like a brick you definitely don't want to see, you can shove it to the bottom, forget about it. I see. Or if Convulsion of Nature was playable, maybe that becomes like something else. Nah, but that's definitely like a fun card for sure. Okay, Silver Swordmaster, Hot Rod, Goatee Cosmos, Iron Digger, Verniself of the Misting Ceilings. More Verniself support. I pulled a bunch of Verniself cards from what was the last set, or the set that they were in. I forget what the set was, but I have like playsets of all the foils from that one. I think Verniselfs have some potential, maybe. There's a pretty strong like Earth archetype, right? Let's see, Puffin, Dragonic Pendulum, and Curse of Armor Target. Alright, so far we haven't pulled a secret. We pulled two of our ultras though. Okay, Decisive Battle of Golgonda, Scareclaw Twin Saw, Hanshi Kyudo Spirit, Amazonis War Chief, and Merle Logic Aggregator. It's a rank 9 Cyberse. If this card is XC summoned, you can send one monster from your extra deck to grave. You can target monsters in your grave up to the number of materials the card has. Detach materials, this card equal to the number of those targets, and if you do attach those targets as material. If this card is sent to the grave, you can target one face-up card in the field and negate its effects until the end of the turn. So its effect is to swap its materials out. That's probably useful in some niche situations, I imagine. Like you want to trigger cards that get sent to the grave effects. But it is also rank 9, so it's kind of awkward for a lot of decks. It is generic. Black Shadow Squall, Apparatus TC, Dragonic Pendulum, and Bayrock Dragon. It is a dinosaur. Okay. Almost done with with half the box. Okay, Tearlaman's Heartbeat. Tilting Entertainment. Oh, this is at it's the train predicament thing. Let's see, it's a machine synchro. If this card is synchro summoned, you can special summon a level 4 or lower pendulum from hand or face up extra deck. At the end of damage step, when this card or your pendulum monster battles an opponent's monster, but the opponent's monster is not destroyed, you can destroy that opponent's monster. So you have battle protection. No, you don't. I guess that's what the second train is for. Okay, Ninjutsu Art of Dancing Leaves. Amazonis Secret Arts. Ooh, our first secret, Sprite Sprint. Okay, I guess I don't have to pick this up now. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, that looks nice though. Okay. 2 monsters, including a level rank or link 2, cannot be used as link material the turn it's link summoned. You can only use the following effect once per turn, and only that turn. If this card is link summoned, you can send one level 2 monster from deck to grave. If another monster is special while this card is on the field, you can detach a material from an XZ you control, target a monster in the field, return it to hand. Very nice, very nice. Put that right there. Got a Bayrock, Nitria Camellia, Great Noodle Inversion, and Black Shadow Squall. Okay. I'm liking the pull so far. This is pretty good box for me, all things considered. I usually pull pretty terrible or like decent, but this has been very, very strong so far. Man, no wonder this sold out at my locals fast. Alright. We got Kashtira Ogre, Ninjutsu Art of Dancing Leaves, Tri-Brigade Showdown. Love it. Soul Scissors. Ooh, that's pretty cool. And then we got the Blackwing Chinook, the Snow Blast. I don't know what's so black-winged about this monster, but it looks very pretty. That takes care of one side. We've pulled 2 Ultras and a Secret so far. Halfway through the box, so let's start speeding things up, and then we can get to some more Master Duel after this. Okay, Vernisof in full bloom, Soul Scissors, Live Your Kings, Yearclock Twin Saw, Branded Regained. New branded card. This is, I think, for the Bestial strategy. If a light or dark is banished, yeah. You can target one of those monsters, place that monster to the bottom of the deck. If you do draw a card, you can use the effect once per turn. And then once per turn, if your opponent normal specials a monster, target a Bestial, special it. So, pretty good for the Bestial strategy. What do we got next? Kashtira Ogre, Decisive Battle, Chirimo Cricket, Secret Arts, and our third Ultra is Black-Winged Assault Dragon. This is like a retrain of their old boss monster. It's a level 10. Requires a tuner synchro and a non-tuner monster. Must either be synchroed or special from the extra deck by banishing a tuner synchro and a Blackwing Dragon. Face up field or grave. Okay, so summoning conditions aren't too bad if you're playing the strategy. Each time your opponent activates a monster effect, place a black feather counter. When that effect resolves, if you do, inflict 700 to your opponent. So, another tax dragon. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can tribute this card with 4 more counters, destroy all cards on the field. We got Tri-Brigade Showdown, Mole Cricket, Tournament Scream, Stare Preparations, Sprite, Double Cross. Target one monster in the field or in either grave. Activate one of these appropriate effects. Attach the targeted monster to a rank 2 that you control as material. Place the targeted monster your opponent controls in your zone. Your link 2 points to and take control of it. Special summon the targeted monster from either grave to a zone. Your link 2 points. Wait. Place the targeted monster your opponent controls in your zone. Special turn. Oh, right. Field or grave, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So you can steal a monster, summon a monster from grave, or attach a monster to an existing XZ monster. Would this see play? It is a trap, so it might be too slow, but... I mean, I kind of doubt it, but it sounds pretty good. Okay. Next we got Hot Rod, Ninjutsu Art, Zonda, Showdown, Goatee Fury. Target a fish monster you control and one monster your opponent controls. Banish both until your next standby. If a fish monster is special summoned to your field while any card is banished, you can banish this card from your grave or your face-up spell trap zone. All fish monsters you can currently control gain 100 for each currently banished card till the end of this turn. You only use Goatee Fury once per turn. I'm very interested in trying out Goatees as a strat. They're a boss monster from the last set, or was it 2 sets ago? Goatee of the Deep. Very cool boss monster. Okay, we got Amazon is Spiritualist, Soul Scissors, Zonda the Dusk, Omen of the Goatee, and Snowpeel Shade of the Goatee. During the main phase, quick effect, you can banish 2 fish monsters from hand or grave, special this from hand. If this is special summon, you can target a face-up card on the field, banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is banished, you can banish a fish from your grave, add this card to hand. That was a lot of banish. Banish this, banish that. Banish everything to the deeps. Alright. Swordmaster, Scream, Twin Saw, Entrainment. Baku, the Beast Ninja. Don't know how strong the ninja strat is, but maybe this wave of support gave it some new breathing room. Okay, Ogre, Horse, Dancing Leaves, Showdown, Bistro, Magnum, what? Target a light or dark in either grave, banish, special summon. This is quick effect if opponent controls a monster. Okay, so all the bestials seem to have that sort of effect, right? Quick effect speed if your opponent controls a monster, you banish a light or dark. This special. This card is special, you can activate its effect during the end phase of this turn. Add a dragon from your deck or grave, except this card. Okay, I think we still have one secret. It's definitely hiding. It's gonna be maybe in the last pack, perhaps. We got Heartbeat, Hanshi Kyudo Spirit, Salamander Catalyzer, Iron Digger, Destructive, Dharma, Karma, Cannon. I think this is our last Ultra. Okay, so yeah, this one was kind of funny. A lot of people thought this card's amazing, absolutely broken. Let's see what it does. Change as many monsters on the field as possible to face-down defense. Then if either player controls a face-up monster or monsters, they must send all face-up monsters they control to the grave. So, it's somewhat of a board breaker, but it is a trap. And it does bypass, for example, link monsters and even towers that aren't affected because it forces your opponent to remove those monsters. So it's definitely an interesting board breaker, but I mean, it ain't an evenly matched, right? Yeah, so definitely kind of up for debate. 4 packs to go. Been really enjoying this pack opening. Alright. Silver Sword, Kyudo Spirit, Spiritualist, Hot Rod, Dynamite, Powerload, the Draco Slayer. Well, good for people that want to play. There's a Draco Slayer and a Dino Mist. Alright, that secret's definitely hiding. It's doing a very good job. Okay. Liger King, Soul Scissors, Spiritualist, Preparations, Kashtira Birth. You can normal level 7s without tributing. Okay, and I think all the Kashtiras are 7s. Special one of your non-XC Kashtiras that's banished from the grave. Your opponent activates a spell, card, or effect. You control the Kashtira. You can target 3 in the grave, banish them face down. So lots of banishing, but 2 packs left. Is this secret gonna be the last one or this one? Who knows? Oh. There's an odd thing happening in the middle. Okay, well, let's do that Ruxin pack trick, shall we? I think it's 4. Yeah, okay. 4 to the front. Pendulum, Bayrock, Golden Whip, Bibliomuse, Catalyzer, Heartbeat, Omen, Kashtira, and... oh, the last secret is a Spellbound. Alright. All face-up monsters your opponent controls currently cannot be tributed or used as material for fusion, synchro, Xyz links until the end of turn. So it doesn't affect monsters that show up on the board after this is used. Why this is a secret? I mean, I understand it's a pretty good interruption tool, perhaps, but yeah, I don't know about that. Alright, and I guess last pack, probably nothing, right? We'll do the pack trick. Okay, we got Frecky, Salmon, Pendulum, Squall, Cosmos, Bernie Sylph, Cucumber Horse, Tilting Entrainment, and Terrors in the Hidden City. Was this this was sort of a sub-terror support? Your opponent cannot target face-down defense position monsters you control with card effects. Monsters you control that were flipped while this is on the field gain 1500 attack defense. If this card is owner's spell trap destroyed, you can target a monster in grave special and face down. Yeah, so it doesn't mention sub-terrors anywhere, but this is clearly inspired because they have a field spell called the Hidden City. But this is just like a generic face down defense support. Alright, so that was our one box of Darkwing Blast. The fact that we pulled Kashtira, I think, is already pretty good, and I was wanting to get a Sprite Sprint, so pretty happy about that. Overall, not too bad. I'd say this is about this is like a high end for me when I'm pulling a box, but yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. Now to get on with those singles.